Good afternoon everybody. This is one of my running in trips out. I haven't got a lot of mileage on the clock yet, just 30. But I've been busy modifying my bike shelter to take the scooter. And then I've been modifying the scooter to get the top box on the back of it. Can't do without the top box. So here I am poodling through the countryside. It's going well. The only hang on, awkward junction here. Yeah, as I was saying, the only thing I've found at the moment is the rear suspension, once adjusting, it's set on its highest spring rate. With the result it's more or less a solid, back end. Now, sort of hit a bump or a series of bumps, it catapults you out of the seat. So have a look on eBay to find a spanner to do the job later on. But apart from that, it starts easily and it runs quite well. The most amazing thing I found is it's automatic, belt driven, and once you pull away, like along here, it's fairly flat and level. Just let it build up and roll off the throttle and the engine revs die down a little bit. Although I'm doing 35, maybe 40 mile an hour, the engine is barely ticking over. Yes, when the guy said when I picked it up from the dealer, no more than half throttle, I doubt if I've used more than a quarter throttle lately since I've had it. Yeah, so really speaking, it trickles along at a good speed with minimum throttle opening. Mind you, I don't know how it will perform when I can use full throttle again. Well, I'm trying to avoid the worst of the bumps at the moment, in case I get bounced out of the seat. Yeah, so I've just got to have an hour's riding around today and and see how it goes. Still got a couple of jobs I want to do to it. One is want to get my battery trickle charger connected up to it again. Just got to put a couple of wires on the battery and I can plug it in overnight. That's okay, the top box is done, that's out of the way. It's also strange with this automatic transmission is you sort of come to a hill. Now it's obviously not too steep, but the engine note stays about the same. It just adjusts itself to the steepness. Yeah, I was saying back there, I'm still adjusting to the weight and how it goes around corners and things like that. Still tending to use the same movements as on the old bike. But get there one day. Shoot. Shoot. Yeah, just getting a few pictures that I've been promising myself that I would get. Yeah, a pretty little spot. Quite often stop here for a bit of peace. Yeah, quite relaxing. Yeah, you probably guess we're at Aylesford. Beautiful willow. Have a look the other side. Just go in the gate for a minute. I've been trimming the trees back by the look of it, so we can see much more of the bridge now. Yeah, you couldn't get this angle before. Pity it's not high tide, but you can't have everything. Take a ride back, I think, through the village, out the other side. So quiet you can hardly hear it. And I've just caught a wedge of traffic. Could you have one going the other way? The gates have just gone down my level crossing. Just coming up to Aylesford Friary. I've done a slideshow on that a couple of years back. But seeing as how it's starting to rain, I won't stop at the moment. Nice little view across the valley. Can't see the river from here though. First job when I get home, find out what size spanner I need for that rear suspension. Can't put up with too many miles of this being bounced out the seat. Makes a difference on the video as well, because the old bike had bad suspension and that was giving me a jittery, bouncy look to the video, and this one's doing the same at the moment. Yeah, could have done without him. I think this is the bit they closed the road for a couple of years back and resurfaced. Yeah, very pleasant along here when the sun's out. Yeah, annoyingly, it was out this morning, but I was doing the top box then, so I couldn't really get out and about. I don't know, there's a bit of a gap here. Grab a couple more pictures, I think. Shoot. I'm not talking to myself, the camera's got a voice operated shutter. Shoot. Yeah, it's very handy, that voice operated shutter, but if your hands are a bit trembly like mine are sometimes, it don't half help. That's a nice feature. Petrol gauge. Seems to vary an awful lot according to the angle of the bike, but still, it's a gimmick, isn't it?